What up? This a new episode right here. This will be volume 14 of my rap album update. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all. Y'all guys must know the deal. Y'all guys know I'm gonna be reviewing classic hip hop albums non-stop. You know what I mean? This will be the 20th anniversary edition. Reason being because I'm gonna be reviewing an album that just turned 20 years old today, and this is gonna be a fucking surprise right here. All my real hip hop heads should must know the deal about the classic I'm ready to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, folks, the album I'm ready to talk about for the day will have to be, yeah, y'all, The Streets Is Watching soundtrack, released in 1998. Yup, all my Jay-Z fans and Rockefeller fans should must know the deal about this joint right here. Streets Is Watching, like I said, released in 1998. This was released 1 year after Jay-Z's second album, In My Lifetime Volume 1, which came out back in 1997. It's an underrated album from Hov, you know what I mean? This is actually a soundtrack to the movie, you know what I mean, that came out on the same day as the soundtrack. I mean, very dope movie right there, very underrated, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember seeing that movie when I was like 13 years old, you know what I mean? When I first saw that joint, man, I was hooked onto it ever since. I mean, like, if the movie kind of, goes in depth into the life of, in times of Jay-Z and The Rock, you know what I'm saying? The shit that they going through, you know what I mean? And also, it kind of, shows you, like, Jay-Z coming fresh off of Reasonable Doubt in My Lifetime, but it kind of shows you the hood side of Jay, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you see him in Marcy projects and stuff like that, and also features some music videos. And what I like about the film is that Hove kind of uses music videos to tell a story, and that is very dope. You know what I'm saying? Like a day in life, pretty much. You know what I mean? And it also features some music videos from Jay-Z. Before he had without a major label contract. You know what? I Can't Get With That in My Lifetime. Original version and the remix, classic by the way. And also features the classic Dead President's video of Reasonable Doubt. You know what I mean? Like, if you haven't seen that movie, go check it out. It's on DVD. And also, if you have a Tidal account, it's available on Tidal for the 20th anniversary today. So that's very dope for them to do. You know what I mean? This is a very special day. You know what I'm saying? Like, Streets Is Watching. This goes down in my top 5 favorite hip hop movie soundtracks of all time. Yes, I said my favorites. Above the Rim, Juice, Minister Society, New Jersey Drive, and Streets Is Watching. My top 5 favorite hip hop movie soundtracks ever. I'm gonna tell you why later on. This is actually my top 5. This is my top 5. You know what I mean? So yeah, so Jay, after the mix, after the mix reviews of In My Lifetime Volume 1, some people liked it. So at the same time, some people did not like it because they kind of felt like it didn't really like fit the whole it didn't really capture Reasonable Doubt's presence like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people wanted another Reasonable Doubt from Hov, because you guys know that Reasonable Doubt is a hip hop classic, Jay-Z's best album to date. You know what I mean? But that album, it came out around the time what the whole Bad Boy was just pretty much taking over, Puffy and them. And but it kind of, because when you hear that album, kind of has that mainstream commercial vibe, but it did have some dope tracks. I'm not gonna front, like A Million One Questions, Where I'm From, one of Jay-Z's best songs to date. Streets Is Watching, which is on the movie, and Friend of Foe 98, which is also featured on the movie, and You Must Love Me, Rat Game, Crack Game, Face Off of Sauce Money. I mean, like, Who You With, fucking underrated album right there. You know what I mean? Like, I can see why people don't like that album, but you gotta understand though, that album also came out like a couple months after Biggie passed away. So In My Lifetime was kind of like a dedication to Big. You know what I'm saying? Because Big and Hov, they're like very close friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were tight. They were like fucking homies. And Jay kind of went to a depression at the time because that was his best friend. You know what I mean? So, but when people thought that Jay-Z was my like come and going, like Jay-Z needed something just to put him back in the streets. So they decided to do like a little movie, and that would like make niggas go crazy. And pretty much this the movie that just really brought him back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Jay-Z in his rawest form. You know what I mean? So yeah, this album and the movie came to life. You know what I'm saying? And this album is also notable for like promoting and showcasing the early generation of Rockefeller, who was on the roster, like, Memphis Bleak, Sauce Money, The Rangers, um, Diamonds in the Rough, DJ Clue, Christian. Christian, they were like actually an R&B group, and believe it or not, they were actually the first R&B act to be signed, for Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? They came out with an album called Ghetto Sireno, which came out back in 1997. But that they came and went, and Rel, who was also another R&B act, he actually featured on this album as well. You know what I mean? And this album also, I'm gonna also get into the guest appearances soon. You know what I mean? And this album came out like a couple months before Hard Knock Life. You know what I'm saying? And it was released by Rockefeller. And crazy thing too, with Def Jam, they would not, release this movie, which is fucking crazy. Cause around like '97, Rockefeller, signed a deal with Def Jam Records. You know what I mean? And Def Jam went and promote the movie, like be like, and that's but while what Jay and Dame did, they decided to put their own money in and just put this movie out independently. And everybody went to go get this shit on VHS, and the soundtrack. This movie and soundtrack was the shit, and it hit #1 on the Billboard charts in top music videos. Not lying, you know what I mean? Like, this is hip hop history right here. #1, it was a ghetto smash. Like, this is about to be Jay-Z in his, like, yo, where. Anyways, and the singles as North Far. This album only has 2 singles. The singles as North Far, It's Alright, featuring with Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak. That also appeared on the Hard Knock Life album. And Love for Free with Rel and Jay-Z. Both have videos for it, by the way. You know what I'm saying? This album cover looks like. Very dope album cover. See Jay-Z at the streets is watching video shoot. You know what I mean? That was my phone. Back. Actual CD. Back. Album cover. See, Sauce. You see Jay-Z, Sauce Money, Dame Dash, Biggs. The crew at the face-off video shoot. See some strippers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? See a picture of Jay-Z. See the Rockefeller roster, the first generation. It's like, Sauce Money right here. Memphis Bleak, The Rangers, DJ Clue, Diamonds in the Rough, and Rel. You know what I mean? You see Marcy Projects up top. Open it up. See Jay, Dame Dash, and Biggs. Like the streets is watching merchandise. Remember when rappers used to do this back in the day? You know what I'm saying? And it's like the track listing, production credits, shout outs, thank yous, and all type of stuff. You know what I mean? Alright. Okay. The producers on this album are hold on a second, y'all. Yeah. The producers on this album are Jay-Z, Dame Dash, Kareem Biggs, Burke. They're like the executive producers on this album. Irv Gotti, Jazzo, DJ Clue, Ty Fife, Tone Capone, Duro, Dinky Bingham, Chris Yarn, Barry Salter, Darrell Digger Branch, AK-47, Dave G, who else? Tone Capone, Mahogany. That those were like the producers on this album. The guest appearances are Jay Z, Memphis Bleak, DMX, Ja Rule, MOP. Shout out to MOP by the way. Sauce Money, Noriega, Wise from the Rangers, Christian, Rel, The Usual Suspects, and DJ Clue. Alright, those are like the guest appearances on the album. Alright. Track number 1, It's Alright with Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak. That also appeared on the Hard Knock Life Volume 2 album from Jay-Z. That was a single. Yo, one of my favorite Jay-Z tracks of all time. I'm like, that beat was so fucking dope. And Dame Dash actually made this beat. Yo, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this song right here, yo, this song speaks volumes. Like, this is nothing. Yo, this song is so goddamn nice. 98. You know what I mean? Like, Jigga and Bleak just going ham on this joint right here. They both killed that. You know what I mean? That's a classic. You know what I mean? Like, very underrated. A lot of people don't really talk about this song when it comes to Hove. You know what I mean? Like, definitely one of the illest songs to ever come out the Rockefeller catalog. You know what I mean? Like, that joint right there is a classic. Definitely a dope video. See Jay-Z and the crew in Cancun, Mexico. You know what I mean? With the girls. Yo, that's a banger right there. You know what I'm saying? Track number 2, Love for Free, featuring Rel and Jay-Z. That was a cool song. Rel, very dope R&B singer. He was a part of, whole Rockefeller camp. You know what I mean? He was supposed to come out with an album, but never came out, unfortunately, because Def Jam were responsible for pushing Rockefeller albums back. You know what I'm saying? This was crazy. But that was a smooth joint. You know what I'm saying? Like an R&B love song. Jay-Z spit a dope verse. There's actually a video for that as well. You know what I mean? That was a joint right there. It was dope. Track number 3, Only a Customer. That it's a Jay-Z solo track. Again, one of Jay-Z's most slept on tracks. You know what I mean? His wordplay, his flow, the lyricism is top notch. This is Jay-Z in his prime. You know what I mean? Like, he was fucking hungry. You know what I mean? Like, that beat by Irv Gotti, how the way he flipped that Rick James sample. Oh my god. Yo, this song is priceless, man. Like, I just definitely one of Jay-Z's best songs to date, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, all my Jay-Z fans must know what to do about Only a Customer. You know what I mean? Like, that's a classic. You know what I mean? Like, this is when Irv Gotti was doing shit with, with Mike Geronimo and them. Before Murder Inc. just went R&B and pop, you know what I mean? With Ja Rule and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But Irv Gotti, he was making dope ass beats around the time, so you can't front on that, you know what I mean? So yeah, Only a Customer, that's a banger right there. That is vintage Hove, you know what I mean? Track number 4, Pimp This Love. That's features Christian. That was actually a very dope song right there, you know what I mean? Very, chill, you know what I mean? Like a little R&B song in a way. Comes to track number 5, Murdergram, Murder Inc. Jay-Z, DMX, and Ja Rule. All 3 of them niggas fucking kill shit when they join right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, all 3 of them niggas in their prime, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, them niggas was just going in. Ja Rule was dope as fuck at one point until he got so damn commercial and that shit that went on with him and 50 Cent. But Ja Rule, he was doing his damn thing. Like, Ja Rule was fucking ill. His verse was dope as well. And Jay-Z, DMX, and Ja Rule, they were supposed to come out with an album around like 99, but it never came to fruition because the whole bullshit that was coming with the group and stuff like that. If they came out with that album, yo, it's gonna be a fucking problem. Straight up, it's gonna be over, man. I'm like, you know what I mean? That would be a fucking classic, man. Like, niggas will go crazy. But that's a fucking dope ass joint right there, Murdergram. One of my favorite songs for this whole album right here. I mean, like, that beat goes in like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, them. so damn hardcore, man. Not one fucking front. Track number 16, The Dough, that features Diamonds in the Rough. They're like a group who was a part of rock at one point, but then they just came and went. They were supposed to come out with an album, but just never came to fruition. And that song was dope, you know what I mean? It was ill. I remember hearing that on the end credits of Streets is Watching. I remember hearing that beat, and I was just bobbing my head like, this shit sounds dope, you know what I'm saying? They both did a thing, you know what I'm saying? Track number 7, Crazy, that features Usual Suspects. That was a cool song, kind of like a little R&B track in a way. Um, Track number 8, In My Lifetime remix, that features Jay-Z. My top 25 favorite song from Jay-Z of all time. I mean, like, that's a fucking classic right there. Just before Reasonable Doubt came out, you know what I'm saying? Like, this song came out back in 1995. Like, Jay-Z just on his, mafioso iceberg slim shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was hungry, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just ready to fucking become New York's next big thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, this song right here is the shit, you know what I mean? Like, definitely one of Hov's best songs to date, you know what I mean? Like a dope rags to riches story, you know what I'm saying? That's a classic In My Lifetime remix, you know what I mean? I could just put that song on repeat. Track number 9, Your Love, that features Christian and Jay-Z. Another dope song right there, you know what I mean? I like how the way they use that Zap and Roger Computer Love sample. By the way, rest in peace to Roger Troutman, the guy who was responsible for the whole West Coast sound, you know what I'm saying, along with, Parliament and Funkadelic, you know what I mean? Um, that was a cool song. Track number 10, Thugs R Us, that features DJ Clue and Noriega. Noriega in his prime, you know what I mean? Coming off the classic Roy Report album with Capone Noriega, you know, that song right there goes in as well. This came out like 2 months before Noriega dropped his first album, NRE, which came out the same year as Streets is Watching. I'm definitely gonna do a review on that, so stay tuned, you know what I mean? That's another classic album right there. You know what I mean? That was a very dope beat by DJ Clue. Nori was just spitting game, you know what I mean? And track number 11, My Nigga Hilfiger, that features MOP. Another one of my favorite songs is album right here. MOP, underrated group from Brooklyn, New York. I mean, like, them niggas, Billy Dance and Lil Fame. Whenever time you hear them two making a track, man, you just go fucking crazy. You just make you want to knock a nigga the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that song right there is a banger that also features on MOP's third album, First Family for Life, which also came out back in 1998. Definitely gonna do a review on that, so stay tuned. You know what I mean? Classic right there. And you can actually hear that on the friend of foe scene of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Of Streets Just Watching, by the way. And the last track number 12, Celebration, that features Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, Sauce Money, and Watts on the Rangers. What a great way to end the album. You know what I'm saying? You hear Pain in the Ass, who's a Rockefeller associate. By the way, shout out to Pain in the Ass, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he showed me love on Instagram. You know what I mean? He's definitely a fucking cool ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, very dope posse cut right there. Celebration. You know what I mean? Like, they all did a thing. Dope ass verses from Hove. With Jigga, Bleak, Sauce, and Wise. You know what I mean? It's a classic. I mean, just like a Team Rock, party. Pretty much, which is dope ass fucking bars. You know what I mean? By far, it's a fucking Rockefeller classic right here. I mean, like, this is Jay-Z in his prime. My top 5 favorite hip hop movie soundtrack of all time. Reason being because, like, when I first heard this soundtrack, I did not know what the hell I was going to get myself into, man. I mean, like, I was hearing nothing but early Jay-Z bangers, like, shit from the fucking archives. Like, this album right here is just not your typical. This is like, oh my god, man. What more can I say there? This is one of Rockefeller's best releases, in my opinion. I'm like, this is what changed the fucking game for the rock. It's like, this is one of Rockefeller's most gangster albums ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guest appearances, the whole roster, everything about this shit. I mean, it was well promoted. I mean, like, it was well orchestrated. I mean, like, it was well created. I mean, like, yo, this like this is one of those soundtracks that you just cannot get enough of. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, in my opinion, a hip hop classic, underrated at the same time, doesn't really get that much props that it deserves. But all the real Rockefeller heads should must know the deal about this joint right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a fan of, Jay Z, Rockefeller, late night hip hop, Def Jam, or hood movies or soundtracks from the 90s, then this is the album for you. So this is The Streets is Watching soundtrack, released in 1998. Must cop, definitely classic. By the way, happy 20th anniversary. That was it from volume 14 of my rap album update. Hope you enjoyed. Salute.